to the city parks. I'm on a mission to explore and embark. With my sneakers laced up and my backpack on, I'm ready to discover. Adventures calling, and I'm on my way. I walk the city streets and seize the day. I discover new places and hidden gems with every step. My journey's intense. I'll explore the local markets and the street fairs. I'll take in the culture and breathe the city air. From the towering skyscrapers to the street art, I'll discover the city's pulse with all my heart. Adventures calling, and I'm on my way. I walk the city streets and seize the day. I discover new places and hidden gems with every step. Every block I walk, every alley I cross, I'm grateful for the city and all it has to offer. With the buzz of the people and the rhythm of life, I'll keep on walking towards a world so right. From the street.
Hey, what's up everyone? It's Black Friday here in New York City, the day after Thanksgiving, November 24th, 2023, about 3 o'clock p.m. Temperatures 49 Fahrenheit, 10 degrees Celsius. Had some issues with the connection a little bit earlier with the intro, but hopefully no more for the rest of the stream. But I'm here in the middle of Soho on Broadway and Grand Street. This is typically one of the most busy days of the year for shopping. Although it's been shifting to a lot of online shopping, so it's not as big as it used to be. But maybe we could find some good deals here in Soho as we're around exploring and taking a look. Thank you, Stanley Matusak, with $2. Appreciate it, Stanley. Thanks for the support. Appreciate it very much. Daniel's asking what to shop today. I don't know. We'll take a look around. I don't know why my connection wasn't too stable during the intro, but I hope it's all resolved now. Barris says pretty soon Black Friday and Cyber Monday will merge if they haven't already. Pretty much has already. So far, we're not really close to the major retailers yet. So Black Friday is really named because this is the time of the year where retailers will be in the black, which means they turn a profit. Because in accounting terminology, being in the black means that you're making money. Hence the term Black Friday. Paul Ene, laser cutting. There's a line out the door for this store. I'll see if there's any places worth going into to shop for Black Friday. I don't really need to shop, but if there's some good deals and it's worth the time to wait, then I may consider it. Here's Levi's. I wear Levi's clothing, especially their pants, so. What I would like to do is actually switch SIM cards or try to connect my second phone because this is not going well with the connection. I could use this bus stop. Hopefully that made a difference. I activated Verizon on this and I'm using it as a hotspot now. But a lot of people on their phones today. Now, but the problem is I lost my chat. I may have to reconnect. All right, I hope I'm back. I reconnected just so I could see the live chat, but it's a struggle today with internet service in Soho. Because when people are in lines, because I was here last year and Norit says, my way to save money is to stay home and not shop at all. It's definitely an option.
Yeah, that's the only acceptable reaction.
Here. Why?
Maybe I'll check out some of the side streets of Soho too, not just Broadway. And I'm pretty sure it's going to get even busier later today once people get off work. Living life with Jen, you do the same, but then you do online shopping. So far, I only bought one thing after Thanksgiving, and that's a hard drive. But that's a regular purchase that I normally buy because I have a lot of videos that I need to back up. All the signal's clear now. Good. It's really bad by that bus stop and Banana Republic, I think. Let's go down Broome Street. Toto asking if there's Black Friday at Harrods. You know, I saw London had something similar in their windows. They had something about Black Friday, but I'm not sure if it's the same day as Black Friday in the United States. Here in the side streets, it's not so bad. I think my connection's better here too. Oh really? Up now, it's also Black Friday here in the UK. I guess it exists in some extent there, but it's not really as big of a deal as it is here in the US. Oh really, Neville? It's also Black Friday here in Canada as well? Didn't know that. Meanwhile, the Canadian Thanksgiving was last month. Oh my goodness. Take a look at this block. There's lines for some of these stores. Susan Sadia, they're saying Cyber Monday is the busiest now. I definitely believe it. It's much more convenient to purchase something online than line up outside like this for moose knuckles. There's a luxury brand here, Moose Knuckles. They're really known for their jackets. And you know what the funny thing is about many of these luxury brands? Many of them, they don't even have Black Friday deals or specials. When I went into Canada Goose, I asked them, like, yeah, every time I come by here, Black Friday, I see you have long lines. And then they say, yeah, we don't do sales for Black Friday. We don't mark down our products. And people still buy them and wait in line even though they don't have deals. Or maybe they don't know. Speaking of Canada Goose, it's on the next block too. I'm not even familiar with this brand. Heart A. Ami Alexandria Matusi. Wow, this is a long line for designer brands. I don't even think Apple does much of a sale for Black Friday now. Many of the ultra luxury brands, they don't do Black Friday deals.
Yeah.
Samuel says Black Friday online shopping is more convenient. Much more convenient being on your mobile device or computer and ordering something online. Thanks, Mike Landry, $5. Black Friday started in Canada in 2010 or 2011. Good to know.
If there's no line at Zara, I'm taxi and I was just sitting at
There's lines for all these stores. Lisa says Apple adds a gift card, but they don't give any discounts. Yeah, I saw a notification from Apple that they are doing gift cards. This is the busiest I've seen these side streets in a while. Here's Chanel. I doubt Chanel is giving any discounts for Black Friday. There was also a person I was talking to earlier who said they were going to go to Woodbury Outlets in New Jersey. And that's a well-known outlet center where they have marked down prices or like end of season merchandise that they get for really cheap.
Do you mind waiting?
Oh wait, Woodbury's in New York. My mistake. In Central Valley, New York. Look, here's Canada Goose. No discounts at Canada Goose for Black Friday, but people are still lining up to look at their jackets and clothing. I have to say, I'm glad I purchased my jacket early. And many of these stores too, if you look in them, they're not even really that busy inside, but they have people line up. And some of them, they do it because they'll give a chance to give more personalized service to people. Susan Bowman says your best bet for luxury is to go to their outlet stores. They'll discount. That's true. Like here, this is a store that I have a jacket from, Woolrich. I got their jacket from an outlet store and I had some discounts. But you're really limited in those outlet stores to what they have in stock. These retailers, the main ones, they'll have more of a selection in stock. Robert says they want to make it seem like it's packed inside. Sometimes it works too. I was reading a study how a line out the door may actually draw more interest to the store than if there was no line, because people are curious even though it may not be busy inside. Here's Prince Street. We can go by Apple. Apple's the next block down. T Cash says the CEO of Canada Goose says we are well known for never going on sale.
Yeah.
And yet there's still a lot of their jackets sold. And I don't think a lot of these people realize it, but about the ultra luxury retailers not having any discounts on Black Friday. But if you go to Levi's, if you go to Uniqlo, Banana Republic, they'll have Black Friday deals, but not these places, because they know people will buy them anyway and they have an image to uphold. If they discount the prices, then it won't be luxury anymore. You know what, let's go down this street. This has a lot of high-end brands. Here's Louis Vuitton. I can assure you there's no discounts in Louis Vuitton. Ooh, I like Dior's window though. Very nice. They have that polar bear. Very cute. Dior, very stylish. Deborah Roberts, you couldn't even afford it with a 50% discount. And many of these luxury clothing brands, they actually go up in price because of the materials they use and the workmanship. Tony Tyre says people who can afford to shop in these high-end stores don't need discounts. I guess so, that's true to an extent. What are people lining up for here? The best shorts in the world. Interesting. Lisa says everyone loves a discount, everyone. Well, it is nice to get something off your purchase. Sometimes it's psychological too. Many stores too, they'll actually say a product is like 40% off, but they'll mark up the original price by that same amount that they're giving you a discount for. So even though you think there's a 40% off sale, you're still paying the same price, which I think is a little bit unfair and misleading sometimes, but retailers like to play these games with you. Or like buy one, get one 50% off, and they get you there because you're still buying an extra item that you don't need in order to get the second item for 50% off. And these retailers will make a lot of money. Here's Adidas. I haven't even seen this store before. Up West, 30% off everything. Dream Machine says I'm calling the whole game out. I think it's better to rather than blind at a discount.
Really, right now? I mean, yeah, we're all wearing the same fucking clothes.
Already, what we just.
War Stunde? I think we were all. Ja.
Yeah, Stanley, as soon as I come to this block of Broadway, the connection gets really bad. I still want to walk here and show you what I can, even though it's bad. Sephora has a line outside. Yeah, look how busy Sephora is. John Richardson, how's Black Friday in New York? You're seeing it right now. I'm not even sure what to expect, but there's certainly a good amount of people walking around. I don't know if today you want to go into Sephora to buy some fragrances. You might come out of there smelling like body odor because there's so many people in there. What's this guy doing? Eric, you'll go to Sephora? Okay. It's even hard to cross the street right now because of how many people there are. $50 jacket, $20 pullover. I mean, these prices look great, but how's the quality? I'd like to know.
Rachel's a line. That's a fucking.
Rachel!
There's a line. Rachel, you gotta line up if you want to go inside Goo for $30 pants. I mean, I've done that before. I've gone inside a place and I didn't realize there was a line. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Hey. Let's make a right here. I'd like to check out REI, which is a big sports retailer. Oh, this is nuts. I'm not crossing. These drivers are crazy. They're gonna run the pedestrians over. You can see how impatient they are by honking their horn. Black Friday making people crazy and impatient and
Like these cry out for a real revolution. Grab one of these palm cards. Come to a special showing of selections from the Bible, baking and interviews. If you're worried about climate devastation, nuclear war, or the direct danger of all-out fascism, you need to come to this special showing of selections from the Bible, baking and interviews on Tuesday, November 28th. If you're not in the house on November 28th, you don't know what you need.
take a look at this. It's hard to even cross there.
How it's oppressing people all over the world, and how it can be overthrown with a real
Yeah, Mark, I saw that.
into a whole new
This guy came out of the speaker out of nowhere.
for a special showing of selection from the Bible Bacon interviews. Grab one of these cards. You ask, who is Bible Bacon?
People aren't going anywhere. I'll go, I guess.
Who has developed a whole new framework for human emancipation. He's developed a framework for how we can overthrow U.S. imperialism right here in the belly of this beast. That's what I'm talking about. Right here in the United States. Revolution is more possible.
Thanks, Ernest Connell, for the $2 Black Friday fund. I appreciate it. Lisa asking who's yelling. I think he's just annoyed he couldn't get his Black Friday sales. Not only is there a line for retailers, but for food too over here. There's REI. I would actually not mind going into REI for Black Friday. I think they would have something, and their sporting equipment is pretty good.
It still says Ramona. It says Ramona.
Oh wow, look at this. This is something new. Look at this. I think REI is giving their employees a break. Look at that. No Black Friday hours for REI. Spend time, not money. Opt outside. You're not getting in REI. We're closed Black Friday. Opt outside. They're trying to send a message. It's a sporting goods store. They want people to go outside and not spend time in their store. No Black Friday sales. Also, if you think about it, it may not be a bad idea because they give their employees a break.
He was close to 80 when he filmed
Because
Star Wars.
even though they may not have sales, people will come in to shop and shop and shop, and it's a crazy day. It's overwhelming. Melissa says Cyber Monday it is. I'm sure you can still go to REI's website and have items shipped. Why don't we go through NoHo? There's a few shops at NoHo.
Be careful.
So that's the first retailer we saw willingly closing for Black Friday. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What an idiot. I'm telling you, a lot of reckless and selfish drivers out there. That's why even though you have the light, you gotta look. Especially now when people are stuck in traffic, some of them are bound to make irrational moves and decisions that endanger the lives of others, and it sucks. That's why I didn't cross the street there, even though I had the light, because I saw this driver. I'm like, nope, not messing with aggressive drivers that have a mind of their own. Yeah, Charlene, that was a red Lamborghini we saw. I don't know if I'd be comfortable driving a Lambo in New York though. If you get into a crash, that'll be one expensive repair job. So there's a few retailers here, including Best Buy in the middle of this block. Well, here's a Black Friday deal. Rip and Dip Puma, 50% off all previous season items. No way! Best Buy is no more buy. Look! When did this store close?
Now.
Is New York City declining? Wow. This closed right before I left for London. Best Buy is bye-bye, no more.
Let's go after this. No, I have. I never like.
Store fixtures for sale, liquidation. I remember Best Buy was one of the biggest electronic retailers around. They still are, but they're closing a lot of locations. I still remember in the 90s and early 2000s, there was a company called Circuit City that was huge. And then Best Buy started expanding to the West Coast, and Circuit City went under. So you can't even shop at Best Buy here anymore because it's closed. So Best Buy's been closed for close to a month already over there. ES says Radio Shack was your store. Yeah, that was a big one too, but they didn't really change with the times. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, people, they better be careful. They don't watch where they're going. Black Friday is bringing a lot of irate drivers and people who have their mind on the shopping deals and not on the road. We lost Radio Shack a while ago. Yeah, I don't think I've seen a Radio Shack in a while. Yeah, Christian, I remember Fry's as well. There's also a J&R Music World. I don't see them around anymore. That was a big one. Yeah, Kevin, Toys R Us is back though, but on a smaller scale. I see them in Macy's. Oh. These cobblestone streets, you gotta be careful. You can easily trip on them. I've done it before. You know what I like to check out is St. Mark's Place and Wegmans. It's been a little bit of time since that Wegmans opened. I want to see if it's still busy inside. Wegmans is just a few blocks away. Yeah, a lot of old stores everyone's naming in the chat. Crazy Eddie's. Kmart used to be big, but not much anymore. Even a big department store like JCPenney, they used to have a lot more locations. And even in New York, there used to be so many Dwayne Reeds and CVS's around. You don't really see too many in the same places anymore because they've been closing up. Oh wow, Christian, I remember that. Nobody Beats the Wiz. I think I got my first DVD player from the Wiz. And shortly after that, I don't think they really survived too much longer. There's Tower Records too. I think I remember that. I remember the Virgin Megastore as well, when music was more of a big thing, when people were buying CDs and vinyls. Oh really, Scott? The Wiz used to be here, Broadway and West 6th. Yeah, it's been too long. I don't even remember a Wiz there. 8066 saying here in the UK, online shopping is killing our high streets. I did notice that when I was there. And people were telling me how Oxford Street, even though it's all lit up really nice, there is a little bit of a dark side to it, how many of these stores are closing on Oxford Street. And a lot of those candy shops, they're like fronts for illegal money laundering. But yeah, you don't really see too much retail shopping compared to before. A lot more online shopping now. Tony Moy, yes, Ace Hardware. I remember Ace Hardware. Does anyone remember KB Toys? I don't really see them too often anymore. That was a big toy store that I used to go to. There's more in shopping malls though. Scott Briggs says KB Toys, all mall stores went under 10 years ago. Yeah, very fond memories for me, KB Toys. And there were some classic toys that I got that you can't purchase anymore. Some of these 90s toys that you can't find anymore. Just like the Super Soakers. I remember I had one. I think it was called the Super Soaker CPS 2000. They called it the constant pressure system. They had all these glitzy TV advertisements for it. That Super Soaker was only on the market for like a year before they pulled it off the shelves because of how dangerous it was. It pumped out so much water pressure that it was hurting people. But I had fun with that water gun. Whenever it was pumped up, all the kids ran away. But yeah, I doubt a toy like that will make a return back in a market of today. All right, here's Astor Place. Let's see how Wegmans is doing. I made a video of this supermarket a few days after it opened. Nick is old enough to remember KB Toys. There used to be one in the Staten Island Mall. Hey, Wegmans still has a good amount of people going in and out.
Okay. Stop at the book.
It's not super busy like before. They look like they're doing okay. I don't want to go in there too deep because my internet connection will cut out. Yeah, Melissa, this used to be Kmart. But now it's a Wegmans. Alejandro says, I thought you couldn't film inside private property. Depends on the management and the property owner. ADR, you checked out the CPS 2000. That thing packs a punch. And you know what's crazy? That toy right now, this water gun, is retailing for like, I think it was like $200 or $300 on eBay. crazy. I like to see how these restaurants are doing compared to these retailers, because this area is packed on the weekends. Yeah, right now it's so quiet on St. Mark's Place. And it makes sense, right? Because why would many of these people go out to eat right now when they had such a big meal, probably the biggest meal of the year, just the night before? They probably have a lot of leftovers, and they'd rather eat the leftovers than going to St. Mark's Place or any of these restaurants to eat. But then again, it's also the quiet time of the day between lunch and dinner at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I think the real test is like this evening to see if people are out here eating. You know what I'm smelling right now? It's a smell that'll stick for you for the rest of your life once you smell it. And it is chou tofu, stinky tofu. I don't know which one of these restaurants is cooking it up, but it is stinky. But I remember smelling that in the night markets of Taiwan very fondly, and eating it too. Sadia says he can't say what that smells like. Oh, it smells very distinctively. It's fermented tofu, and it has a very distinct odor. Very pungent, I should say. Doesn't really smell like something you want to eat, but it doesn't taste too bad. I wouldn't go out of my way to eat stinky tofu, but it's a decent meal. Jimmy Ma says it's usually described as stinky old socks. Yeah, I could see that. See that? Stinky old socks.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's head back to Broadway. I'll head up to Union Square. So we know Wegmans is busy today, as well as Soho. So many people in Soho. Scott Briggs says, my stepbrother Ben, who lives in Brooklyn, says Wegmans is okay, but not all that. I would say their prepared food section, you really have to be careful what you get. The sandwich that I got from Wegmans, I didn't really like it at all. But their produce wasn't too bad. I did get some produce from there. It was fresh. And look at that paper bag just flying down the street. Sidewalk closed. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, Johnson's D, lots of international shoppers at Fifth Avenue. More flagship stores there. Yeah, it's a different kind of environment at Fifth Avenue. But this is when the Christmas season really begins. After Thanksgiving, people start shopping and preparing. Ty321 says we want a New York City blizzard. I don't think most people will want that. It will really mess up their daily routine and their lives, trying to get to work and doing their errands. But it does make for good videos. Jay Coriel says Bank of America is giving away free money. We're open. You know what's pretty interesting, Jay Coriel? You may be onto something, because I remember a few years ago, there was a bank, I forget which one, it was an online bank, but they were giving a Black Friday bonus if you open an account with them and make a deposit, and then they'll deposit like $100 or like $200 into your account. And they do exist. If you look online, there's bank opening bonuses, bank account opening bonuses, and if you fulfill their criteria, they'll give you a bonus. But it's not exactly free money, because you do have to pay taxes on it. They'll send you a form at the end of the year saying, you just earned $100 in bank bonuses this is what you need to report. So just keep that in mind when you sign up for these bank account opening bonuses. Something that you can take a look into if you didn't know about it. You know where I think it will be very busy for Black Friday is Macy's. Oh, there's definitely a sale here for something. A lot of people waiting in line. Oh, there goes a napkin going to heaven. They're all waiting for a flight club, a shoe store. Any Black Friday specials on books at the Strand bookstore? I mean, they normally have discounted books outside already for like, oh, there it is, $3 to $7. Yeah, I don't think they have Black Friday deals at Strand Bookstore. I think Black Friday is really more of a clothing store thing and electronics for the most part. But even if you want to get electronics, you can't because Best Buy closed down. There is another Best Buy here though in 14th Street. There's also the holiday market here, the 14th Street holiday market. Sometimes those vendors there will give Black Friday deals. But it all depends.
I think if both.
And they're special.
We'll take a visit to Best Buy, which is over to the right. Hey, me, happy Friday to you. Let's check out Best Buy, the one that's open. Or who knows, we might be in for a surprise and this one's closed too. Dwayne Reed. Best Buy is on the corner. It actually spans the second floor, but the entrance is over here. Chippy Sweet, this is your go-to. It's busy in Best Buy. Someone's got a brand new TV. Well, I can't tell what the deals are from here, but popular place to go. Yeah, walking commute. I remember this. It used to be Circuit City. Many of the Circuit City locations, they got turned into Best Buys. Although the ones that were like in the middle of nowhere where people would have to drive to and had inconvenient locations, Circuit City really made a bad move with that. When Circuit City was expanding, they opened a lot of stores in locations that people wouldn't want to go to, and those stores really suffered. Let's go inside the Union Square Holiday Market. I haven't seen this yet since I've been back from London. Roberto says very crowded outside today in Union Square. This holiday market actually looks like it might be a little bit busy today. Well, let's take a look. This one might be busier than the Bryant Park one.
Stuff at.
You know your sense of direction here?
Yeah, it is pretty crowded in here, but a lot of different stalls to choose from. This one specializes in ornaments. He has leather goods.
I think it'd be good for like.
Here's Pook, a vendor which I bought hats from twice. Oh, this is so cute. Wow. I think that was just a plush toy. It wasn't a clothing item. Seems like this year is a little bit different. I remember up here last year it used to be more food places, but now there's more vendors.
No, I sent you both.
I sent you. You keep sending me stuff that I sent you.
Yeah, it's gonna get very busy in there. Let's go down this way and get out of the crowds.
Hot chocolate looked good, but it was a huge line, huh?
Hey, what's up? We'll go this way. Here, I think is like the widest section of the market. Oh, these are some beautiful scarves. Feels busier in here than Soho. And I thought Soho was busy. The funny thing is, I have better internet service here than Soho.
Hey, where's the?
He's a mean guy.
Also, I think if you were to go to Soho right now, it'll probably be much busier because a lot of employers probably let their employees out early already for the long weekend. It's a long line for something here.
There's no treats. After the holidays, I'll find something.
Lisa is home working, but today feels like a Saturday. That's what someone was telling me this morning, how today feels like a holiday, but it's actually a work day. There's a lot of arts here. Deborah's asking if all the visitors live in the neighborhood. No, they come from all over different parts of the area. All 5 boroughs, New Jersey, even Connecticut, Westchester, Long Island. CPI 2, am I buying anything this holiday? Yes, I've already done some purchases. But I try to avoid spending money on things that I don't really need. There's actually a lot of people who, whenever they see a deal, they go and buy it, even though they don't need it. And that's really a bad trap to fall into. Oh, look, there's 50% off on this beautiful shirt. And then they buy it and they never wear it. It's like, okay, you bought this great shirt, but why aren't you wearing it? Sadie, see, that used to be me. You know what happened too? A lot of the clothing I purchased when I was young.
London, Ken.
Hey!
Sorry, I
Yes.
just arrived from the UK.
I did, yeah, it's great.
Okay.
Are you from UK too?
Okay. Oh no, don't take me. I've always looked at your Birmingham
Wow.
vlogs, and I noticed you got back from the UK. Was it 3 or 4 days ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, 4 days ago, I think. Yeah.
sorry to
No,
interrupt.
it's okay. You're great. Yeah.
You're still living in New York. You went down to Florida, didn't you?
Yeah, I travel back and forth.
So this is
So-
half base and half base Florida.
Yeah, you can say that.
Sorry, Ken.
Yeah,
Bloody hell, what a strange to see you.
I know. It feels strange being back from the UK, just like the different environment. It takes time to get used to.
Did you enjoy it? 'Cause
I did,
enjoy
yes.
New York, but I don't know London at all, but I know New York. That's the strange thing.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
You have to see more of the country to go to
I
UK.
do, yeah. I definitely have to go back and
The trouble
see
is, though,
more.
isn't it? You know, if you go in where I live in, like 100 miles north of London, you know, really need to hire a car really or rent a car because it's narrow roads, etc.
Yeah, it's difficult.
Sorry, you're going live at the moment. I do apologise.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay. Well, it's nice meeting
Take
you.
care. I know it's Ken.
Yes. Okay.
Cheers.
Have fun. That's so fun to meet someone from the UK, and I just got back a few days ago from there. But yeah, a lot of people were telling me I need to explore more of the UK, not just London. But I pretty much went to London at the busiest time of the year, and I didn't really make enough time for myself to go out to other parts of the UK to go and see it. Patty says tons of people skating at Bryant Park. I would imagine so. It's a popular ice skating rink. Lisa says, what were I going to say about buying clothes you don't need? Oh yes, about, yeah, a lot of the clothes that I purchased, I grew out of and I never wore. But this was before I really was aware of what I was doing. All of a sudden, it's like you find this piece of clothing in your closet. It's like, oh wait, why did I buy a small? Now I'm a medium. And then at that point, I'll just give the item of clothing away or see if anybody needs it. Oh, Michelle, you enjoyed the trip to London. Thanks for taking us. I still have a lot of videos to post from there. I think over 25 videos I still need to post, which is going to take me well into December to finish.
Happening at once.
You know what I'm curious about? The Harry Potter store is not too far away from here. I wonder if they have any Black Friday deals, because that store is known for having some high-priced items, like especially the character wands and the clothing. I think they can give a little bit of a discount. Minnie Sue says you're still catching up. You want to binge them. It's gonna take a while. Harry Potter store is on the next block on the corner. Okay, let's see. Harry Potter store, any discounts for Black Friday? Or maybe the Black Friday deals are a mystery as platform 9 3/4 at the King's Cross station. I tried to enter, but didn't allow me to. You can get butter beer from the service window here. Non-alcoholic drink. Oh boy, it's busy in the store. Yeah, they have deals. Black Friday. So if you want Harry Potter stuff, look. Buy two, get one free, 70% off shopping bags. Spend $125, receive a free mug, and 20% off select wands. I knew they were gonna have a Black Friday deal because most of the items in here, to be honest, they're overpriced. The entrance to the store is actually on the other side over here. Let's see if there's a line to get in. Actually, not too bad. The store inside looks busy though, but Deborah says Amazon has wands for $9.99. Yeah, but they're not the Harry Potter official wands. Perry Wilkes, they just have a big markup so they can give a big discount. If you look at that billboard too, none of the clothing is really on sale. It's just the wands. And if you spend more money, they give you a mug. And to be honest, how much does it cost them to produce that mug? They say the mug is an $18 value. I'm like, that's an expensive mug, man. Meanwhile, if you go to Marshall's, you could get a mug for like $5. Me says the cost price of mugs is less than $1. Yeah, think about it. They produce those mugs for less than $1 and they sell it for 18. What's the markup on that? They make it sound like such a great deal. Ooh, spend $125. We'll give you this less than $1 item it costs us to produce, but we sell it for 18. You feel better now? Let's throw in some more stuff that you don't need just so you feel like you got a deal. Some of these retailers, I've seen them too, they're like, ooh, spend $150 or more, we'll throw in a free shopping bag. Meanwhile, this shopping bag is like just a regular carry bag, but how much did that cost to give away? That's not much of a deal at all. Okay, everyone. I think I'm going to end my live stream here. It's been a very eventful Black Friday, starting off in Soho and making my way over to the Flatiron District. I hope the rest of your day will do well. Thanks for coming out to see this live stream today. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care.